Well, EU, we're going to have a winner here either way very shortly. As with the map that we have in the Dominion series now available, Beachhead has been selected by Natural Mind Games. Natural Mind Games, they played incredibly well. They crushed Nemesis on this map.
Yeah, they were really, it kind of looked effortless just between Nature and Darrow. But we did see Eternus and Lai stepping up in the last game, so hopefully we'll see them, pop off again. Eternus has really been playing a really solid Blackbriar for this whole tournament, as kind of being the person you trust on. Usually you want that to be your Blackbriar in the first place. Just as I said, that taking up half of their health, just kind of gone.
Yeah, a lot of damage coming through quickly. Totemind trying to move, is going to go ahead and get a feint out. Does connect. One more light will seal the deal. Totemind isn't going to be able to do so. Moving over, blocked off. Doesn't happen right there. Jumps forward. He's got the kill. Totemind, he's feeling himself. You know, when Totemind starts to get a little roll going, that's going to be great for L Collectors. And he was low, did have the jump on by Darrow, but has the peel from his teammate. Turns around, Nature wants to get it. He'll get a little more help. He needs to drop back and heal on A.
Yeah, really nice pick up there from L Collectors, taking out 2 members of Natural Mind Games in that B fight. You can see they kind of turned that transition into pushing B. They didn't go for the home point, they didn't feel confident enough just yet, as they're probably trying to unlock some feats to start off with.
You see that they were waiting for a respawn there. Now Ghost, he drops back to heal. Oh, he's still 75% health, but you could tell that or that he felt in control of the game. The fact that he's going to drop back and heal when he's already pretty healthy.
Yeah, they have that advantage. They had the natural person advantage just because of the respawn timers. So he felt it was completely fine that they have to have, if you're on 75% HP, go back, go get some health, and you had Totemind basically taking the place of Ghost there.
Nature and Darrow teaming up for the little tag team over here, but Setmix trying to throw himself into the middle of this. He wants to peel the Gladiator, can't allow Darrow to move in. Now Darrow does get onto Solips, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. It seems like this is going the way of Natural Mind Game, and there you have it. Setmix going to drop on down. Nature limping himself, thinking about going back up. He's going to go play games at A? What's the deal here? Oh, they're both
there we go.
low.
That was absolutely brilliant. He was trying to go for the back cap. He was trying to deny those heals, but you saw there, Nature and Darrow played that absolutely expertly, confirmed most of their attacks, and you saw as soon as the heavy landed, you saw Nature trying to go for the all block just to prevent anything being hit on his teammate, but there was interrupted, but just by the interrupt allowed Nature to finish off Solips. So great 2v2 there, and that's the strength that this team has.
Yeah, this is looking great so far, and we'll take a look over Ghost's shoulder. Ghost Overdose, known for the mechanical play, being one of the top players in EU, hasn't quite connected here in this series the way that his team really wants to see him played out. Now, once again, looking over at Totemind, he was a pickup for this squad coming over to play with Setmix. They must have liked what they saw. Now he gets to the 1-2, finds himself a kill onto Live, will get the execute as well as he wipes the blood off his sword there. Now moving back, looking for more. I love to see Totemind. He's turning around constantly, looking for action here. The Kinsley just lives in this B lane.
Yeah, lives in this B lane, especially with how large it is. So you want someone with this high range to clear out the minions. You can see here another fight taking place on B, with B being captured by L Collectors. They are taking the soft point lead. Nice flip there from Eternus. Totemind completely decimated on critical health here, looking to just try to leave the fight and gets taken down.
Yeah, I think it cursed Toady a little bit right there as the Saturnus and Nature comboed up on him. They're going to get over onto Solips. Solips, he's pretty low as well. There's one. It's all of a sudden Natural Mind Game moving forward like a dump truck with the brakes are out, going downhill. They're picking up speed. Nature, a headbutt, some damage, a headbutt. He just can't be stopped. Hello, my name's Live, coming in from the side, top over the top again. Nature has got the kill, and Natural Mind Games are rolling forward right now. They are going to dominate Totemind. Look at them staggering that damage out. They do get the revenge triggered off on Totemind. He's going to turn around around, try and get a kill himself before in this 2v1 situation, but I don't think it's going to happen. Revenge comes off there. Toady doesn't get the kill, but Darrow comes on through. He's got it himself. They're going to heal up on point, and now Setmix, he's not going to have any of that. Setmix is, I'm out of here. I'm gonna head back. I need to fight with an ally.
Oh, we also saw Darrow tried to go for the jump attack there, just off point A. Unfortunately, couldn't get that, but once again, we see, there we go, the GB into the jump there from Nature. Brilliant combo. I'm telling you, these Nature and Darrow showing an absolute performance here with this 2v2 setup they have a lot. I don't know if it's the production crew panning us every time these guys are together, but every time we see them, they're executing perfectly on each other's combos.
Yeah, no, I think they're really in the zone, so to speak. I mean, they're warmed up, and they've done this game after game, series after series now. Now we look to Darrow as they do it again. I don't think this is you're gonna do too much over here. Darrow, he'll go ahead and roll himself back. Totemind, as well as Setmix in the building, but Nature, just like we tell all the time, like a charging bull, Nature just comes in and peels one off of Darrow. Every time Darrow has a bad situation, Nature just shows up, running in like a bat out of hell and peeling, and Darrow is confirming the damage every time. Beautiful skewer. They knock him from behind. There's nothing the Setmix can do, and I mean, what do you do against that?
These guys, they're literally playing absolutely cracked. These guys are schmoovin' run the map like it's nobody's business, confirming this huge damage, basically 100-0. We banned Pugio, but we might as well, you know, we've got a replacement here, and that's in the form of the Gladiator combo.
And this combo has been phenomenal. As we look over right now, Ghost, this is the time where you have to make a big play if you want this series, if you want this grand final, if you want this first major in the Dominion series. Ghost Overdose, what can you do? He's just trying to poke, but I want to see some fury out of this man, like Nature. Nature has got it. The skewer is there. The kill comes through. Ghost Overdose has dropped down. This is natural mind games. Putting 100 points away from putting their opponents into breaking. This is like a pack of lost raptors just attacking a herd of cattle.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible to see. We saw Nature and Darrow pop off on this map before, and we can see them doing this again. You know, they're 80 points off basically winning. 80 points to put L Collectors into breaking for their chance to win the EU Major.
Natural mind game. 60 points away from putting their opponents into breaking. Totemind, you've been brought into this team for a reason. What can you do, my man? Eternus over here looking to get the kill onto there. It's not gonna happen. Totemind turns around. He's in a 2v1 situation now. Gets stunned up right there. The damage to follow. He needs an ally. There he is. Solips comes in. Nice job from Solips. Tell me about the beauty, buddy.
It was just how Eternus and Darrow comboed that. The bash into the skewer, into the heavy, and, you know, they might have fallen there, but that was beautiful to witness. Of course, L Collectors collect some points here. They're not in as much of a dire spot as they were earlier to that play. They did manage to clean up on on A, collect A, and then look to move to this B point.
Well, it feels like we've gone away from this B point for a few minutes, and you know, it just like it has began, we have returned to B as the melee spills out to all sides of the minion lane. Once again, natural mind games are in advantage here. We need to see L Collectors make some big boy plays. Setmix doing a little poking onto Nature over here, but Nature not having any of it. See, Darrow's he says, you want some of Nature? I'm right here too, dude. Don't forget about this, Gladiator. I got the Trident, and this is how you wield it, Slacks. This is how you wield the Trident, Slacks! Eternus, he's knocked up against the wall. Damage coming through. He has the Revenge ready to trigger off. Does he have the Revenge ready to trigger off? I guess it's not going to be coming through. Eternus dropping
it's
low.
a sliver.
Overdose. He does get the kill. Nature, he's low. He's been playing phenomenally. What can he do here? Nothing. Ghost Overdose takes one over the top. He's got the longbow ready to go, but he's not going to pull it out. He moves in. He wants Darrow. Darrow, what are you gonna do?
No.
He gets the guard break. He'll shove one to the head, one to the toes. I'm over here.
They're breaking. They're breaking.
The uppercut. Darrow, Get in there. Get some love. Get some kill. Darrow, he's got the revenge triggered off El Collectors. Backs up against the wall. Natural Mind Games. They want some. What is going on? Right? I don't know. Set Mix. He gets the knockback. Gets one over the top, looking for the follow-up to get the kill, but it's not going to happen. Setmix moving on forward. Now Darrow, he's on fire, but he's looking for more. They have 2 down. There's only 2 remaining for El Collectors, and this is Natural Mind Game ready to wrap things up. They're ready for their paycheck, Naz.
Yeah, they've been playing absolutely phenomenal. You saw their Darrow using that trident to full effect, picking up the kill as soon as he finished off their setback. Sorry, not setback. No, he's a streamer. Set Mix. And you can see here, El Collectors managed to pick up one of the revives. They are still breaking. They're locked from breaking. They can't unbreak. Now, all they have to do is trying to look for these revives and also to put the enemy team in breaking. It is a real nail-biter finish here, Humanist.
Set Mix dropping low. Ghost Overdose, he's low as well. Also, stamina regenerating. Finally gets the stamina, but he doesn't have much health left. He gets 1, looking for 2. Is he going to get the kill over here? I don't think he's going to get it onto Live. Stays there. Live actually does go down to Solips. So he gets the revive on his ally, but immediately gets chopped on down. Natural Mind Games, they have a 3 versus 2 advantage. El Collector, what can you do? Tote Mind, you were brought in to be the game changer. Kensei, he needs some slice through Daisu. He doesn't have health. He doesn't have stamina. He has revenge, though. And he will toss 1 down. Eternus gets the flip. That might be the flip of the game right there. As Toady, he has no health. But it's time to burn, baby, burn. Moving forward, Natural Mind Game, all they want to do is seal the deal, and they have moved on to the bridge of Beachhead. They toss 1 down. What a play coming out from El Collectors. They have no health, and it looks like they're going to have no chance as the grand final gets locked in for Natural Mind Game. I never saw it coming. What a performance.
Yeah, absolutely stellar performance there from Natural Mind Games, and they came back from the losers brackets. You know, they kept cool. They kept, you know, they probably thought that they could still be El Collectors on a good day, and they overperformed there in the last 2 games. We saw Darrow, Nature playing really well together, Lai stepping up, and so Eternus also being the civilized Black Prior that they should be.